Today, I'm at Warbird Park over in the Market Common in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, observing an annual ceremony honoring prisoners of war and those still deemed missing in action. This annual event, open to the public, was hosted today by the men and women of Rolling Thunder, South Carolina Chapter 3. They began with the national anthem, with the ceremony following.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I'm with the Sons of the American Legion out of Post 186 Little River. Over my travels, I've become good friends with a lot of detachments. The detachment of New Jersey, you can Google it. For the last 35 years, they have done this POW recognition board on the beach up in New Jersey. They've done it for 35 years. What they do, they're having it tonight at 7 p.m. They will have a ceremony. They will read all the names. And after they read all the names, they'll light the fire on the beach, keep it going all night as a guiding light to the missing men and women that are still missing. And then the following morning they come back and they'll have closing ceremonies. So they were nice enough in May to make this board for us down here in South Carolina. And that's my goal going forward, is every day this year, next year, I'm trying to find a beach where I could have this watch fire every year in recognition of those still missing. But it lists all the missing men and women from World War II, Vietnam, and Korea.
Table POW MYA remembrance. Today we meet to honor those who stepped up to answer the call of our great nation. They fought on foreign shores, not only to preserve freedom for the people of the United States, but to bring freedom to others worldwide. As we gather, we should never forget those who cannot be here with us. You may have noticed the table set to honor our 6 branches of service. It is reserved to honor our brave American military members who have not been returned to us after being taken prisoner on foreign soil, and for those who went missing and have not found their way back home. We are ever mindful that the sweetness of enduring peace has always been tainted by the bitterness of personal sacrifice. We are all compelled to never forget that while we enjoy our daily pleasures, there are others who have endured the agony of pain, suffering, and death. Please direct your attention to the table at the center. The empty places at the table represent Americans still missing from each of the 6 branches of military and civilians. Americans should never forget the men and women who answered our nation's call to duty. I would like to explain the meaning of the items on the table. The table is round to show our everlasting concern for our missing men and women. The tablecloth is white, symbolizing the purity of their intentions to respond to their country's call to arms. The single red rose in the vase signifies the blood that they may have shed in sacrifice. The rose also reminds us of the family and friends of our missing comrades who kept the faith while awaiting their return. The vase is tied with a red ribbon, symbol of our continued determination to account for our missing. The slice of lemon on the plate reminds us of their bitter fate. The salt sprinkled on the plate reminds us of the countless fallen tears of the family as they wait. The Bible represents the strength gained through faith in our country, founded as one nation under God, to sustain those lost from our midst. The glass is inverted. They cannot toast with us at this time. The chairs are empty. They are not here. The candle is reminiscent of the light of hope that lives in our hearts to illuminate their way home to the open arms of our grateful nation. Let us remember and never forget their sacrifices. United States Army, remember. United States Marine Corps, remember. Remember. United States Air Force. Remember. United States Merchant Marines. Remember. United States Coast Guard. Remember. No. Will all that are able please stand for the sounding of taps?
In closing, we should all honor our prisoners of war and those still missing. Their courage and sacrifice remind us that freedom is never free, and we will never, ever forget.
God bless America, my home, sweet home.
This video presented in partnership with J Black Out and About in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.